it is my pleasure and privilege to call up Imen Clark.
All right. So it's an extreme, before I even start, it's an extreme honor and a privilege to be standing in front of you all today. It's Thursday, I know you got jobs and lots of things to do. So the fact that 8 months ago I did not know any one of you and that you're all here today means a lot. I'm sure I'm going to make it worth it. So for those who don't know me, Imen Clark, I design user-centric products that empower population health. Today, I'll be talking to you about enriching brains and empowering lives. 7 years ago, I moved to the United States to attend Holt International Business School in Boston. By now, you would have already noticed that I have an accent. I speak 5 languages, and English is number 3. So thank you in advance for being patient with me. Before that, I had the privilege to be part and lead amazing and talented global tech teams in India, North Africa, Europe, and now the United States. I'm a second-time founder of a digital health startup where we commercialize patented technology that turns body movement to music and collects data from neurologists. We were empowering populations with neurodegenerative conditions. And one thing that was always crucial in the success of these missions is the role of empathy in designing impactful and empowering technologies. Often being the only girl in the room, luckily today I'm not, I couldn't unsee the sizable understanding of how much we knew about the female body. Women's health conditions were often overlooked conditions. I like this, I like where this is going. So we were out in the market talking to hundreds of women through focus group, user research studies. Some of them are here today. And there was one thing that kept coming up, a confusion about navigating healthy aging and an overwhelming feeling of the designed solutions in the market that were not designed with them in mind. These women, like many of you in the room today, were done feeling guilty. They were seeking dignity, rewarding experiences, and a sense of community. So we created Prickly Pear. Inspired by the joyful resilience concept, we crafted this brand to celebrate the unique experiences of these women navigating healthy aging with empowerment, authenticity, and joy. Prickly Pear is the next generation digital health solution for women. It leverages and uses behavioral and health data. It's paired with a sophisticated artificial intelligence engine that personalizes recommendations for those individuals. Prickly Pear is designed to support brain health. And why is that? Some of the most costly brain diseases tend to affect women disproportionately. 70% of the Alzheimer's disease population are women. About twice as many women as men experience and get diagnosed with depression. We also talk a lot about breast cancer, but stroke kills twice as many women per year. Also, migraine occurs 3 to 4 times in women more than men. The higher prevalence of these brain conditions still lack clear evidence of explanation. Although what we do know is that there are unique factors that affect women's brain health, particularly menopausal women who endure symptoms that damage the quality of their lives. 2 million women enter menopause per year. 51 is the average age. It occurs as early 40s or late 30s, and it lasts a decade to 14 years. That makes up to 28 million women in menopausal transition at any given time. Definitely a huge opportunity worth addressing. So meet Michelle, 43 years old, VP of Business Development, married, 2 kids. She is obsessed with looking for productivity hacks. Unfortunately for Michelle, her mother has recently been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And given that Michelle is going through natural menopausal symptoms, she is feeling now helpless and afraid about what's coming in her health. So she downloads the freemium version of Prickly Pear, which is an AI voice journaling app that turns her feelings and thoughts into personalized, actionable goals. Prickly Pear collects the user's behaviors and speech patterns, and it uses the engine to process and analyze those data points and instantly evaluate users' health patterns to be able to provide the personalized, science-backed recommendation for healthy brain aging. So now Michelle feels empowered, supported, and she opts in for the premium version. As you can see, she now could connect her favorite devices like Fitbit, Apple Watch, even an Oura ring, and she is able to keep that peace of mind to have a holistic perspective on how her lifestyle behaviors affect health outcomes. She can now collect from different sources as we speak her behavioral data that are about exercise habits, sleep patterns, stress levels, and even her social interactions, and how that impacts her oxygen saturation, blood pressure, cholesterol level, and heart rate. Michelle is still able to access an AI health insights and personalized recommendation that can suggest for her the areas that need attention and refer her to a health specialist like a nutritionist or a mental health specialist, etc. She is also able to access a user engagement and education module personalized for her needs. Our approach is backed by science and lifestyle medicine's emphasis on the holistic approach to optimizing brain health through those specific 6 pillars: regular exercise, nutritious diet, quality of sleep, social engagement, mental stimulation, and stress management. The market opportunity is huge. The digital brain health market alone reaches over $400 billion by 2032. The women's health app market, by the same year, reaches over $15 billion. And given that we already said that 2 million women enter menopause per year and that 25% of them already use a digital health solution, that makes that up to $50 million in individual subscription alone. So I'm sure that many of you are already wondering, how are we gonna make money? We are gonna take this bold consumer brand direct to consumers. And why is that? We will be able to control acquisition, master stickiness, and understand our users at an unprecedented level. We will be offering them this for a premium model as an annual subscription where they pay $89 per user per year. Our users will pay. We know that because the Michelles of the world, our targets, are being called by Forbes super consumers, as they control $15 trillion of purchasing power, and they do pay out of pocket for situations like this. From there, we will also focus on enterprise success. We're not just staying in the consumer market, we're going B2B. And why is that? There is an amazing opportunity with employers where they could actually offer this as employers' benefits. Employers right now are offering a lot of solutions in fertility and pregnancy, and they are looking, I'm sorry about that, and they are looking how to address and support midlife health and menopausal employees. There is an immediate value that those employers are able to provide to their employees by enhancing productivity and reducing absenteeism, as the women in menopausal transition represent a huge, sizable portion of the global economy and also the US economy. We're also not replacing the doctors. We are offering this to the health providers, the concierge health, the women health clinic, to be able to empower the health provider to elevate the patient experience through data. This is not new. It is the playbook for digital health unicorns. Maven Clinic has used this exact same model of B2C to B to become the first American unicorn addressing women and family health. How does the competition landscape look like? And I know that this is an amazing market right now. While competition has been focusing on alleviating or tracking symptoms, we were actually able to not just track those data, but also be able to make it into actionable, personalized goals. Why now? And unfortunately, Andy left, but as Andy Lombard says, Why now? We're aligning with opportunities and funding and research. Given the increase in brain health funding, for example, the Congress has doubled the funding for the NIH Brain Initiative. For the first time ever, the White House has passed a bill of $12 billion that is supporting research that is in women's health. Also, the rise of Medicine 3.0, which is a philosophy and a shift of this focus from disease treatment to disease prevention, using digital health as a mechanism for delivery for personalized health. How does progress look like today? And as Akena was saying, we were on the ground. We were able to go to Boston, where we found traction with a group of women in Mass General Hospital. We were able to design studios with ASU Precision Health. We were prototyping. We launched this amazing brand, and we opened a wait list. We were also able to apply for a grant with NARBA, so thank you, Dr. Birch. And we opened early conversation with Mayo Clinic on how to be able to offer this for their female patients. To sustain this momentum, this is how the road ahead looked like. We're hoping that fall 2024, this October, we will be launching our freemium app. We will then go aggressive to market for the D2C and grow our users and launch our premium by April 2025. That's when we intend on raising and starting to raise our seed series that will take us to the next point to deploy and pilot with employers and health providers. We will be leveraging capital efficiency strategy for non-dilutive funding as the opportunity that I already mentioned with the government funding that I have personal experience with and I will be going after. From there, we will be raising our Series A and going into growth stage. We believe our greatest asset is human capital, and we were able to get amazing advisors and amazing mentors from behavioral psychologists, psychiatrists, brain health specialists, amazing experts in consumer, but also in technical. Our ask, to make this a reality and support population healthy brain aging, we are raising $350,000 to focus our efforts in product development, marketing, and sales that will take us to our next goals. 5,000 active users who love our product and generating us $50K per monthly recurring revenue. If this sounds like something you would love to be part of and make a lot of money, join us in this mission. Thank you.